Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the row contacts, and this is the continuation of the part 1 which I have already recorded on day before yesterday. So this is the continuation of that video. So the today's topic is nested row contacts on the same table. So to understand in better way, I will give you one example that if we have a one table and in that table we have one price list column. If we need to rank that column, then how we can achieve that? If there is a most expensive product, then it should be rank 1. If there is a second highest expensive product, then it should be rank 2, like that. So in order to calculate the rank based on the price, what we will do, we count all the records whose price is higher than the current price. If there is no product with higher price than the current price, then its rank should be 1. If there is one product higher than, then its rank should be 2, and so on. So in order to achieve the same, one one can author calculate column using this video, sorry, using this code, where we use the price of current product as a placeholder to indicate the price of the current product. By current, we mean the value of the column in the current row when DAX compute the column. So it is harder than you might expect. So in order to understand, I'll show you the second screenshot in which I will explain you what are the different row contacts available on this code. So here you can see there are two boxes, one is inner box and another is outer box. So inner box, you can see there is a one row context which is created by the filter function, and the outer box, you can see there is a row context which is by default available due to the calculated column. So here you can see a reference, this referencing to a product unit price in a filter function in box can only refer to the currently iterated row by filter function. The problem is that in that box we need to evaluate the value of unit price that is referenced by the row context of the calculated column, which is now hidden. Why? What does it mean? This does it mean that there are two row contexts. One is created by the filter function and another is created by the calculate column. But when we have a two row context, then the inner box or inner row context hide the outer row context, which is created by the row context. And here we need a row context which is created by the outer row context, which is the created by calculated column. So how we can achieve the same code in proper way in DAX syntax? So to understand in better way, here you can see, for your understanding, if one doesn't write this code, the filter function, then we can easily activate the product unit price, the product unit price after row contact, which is the created by the calculated column. So it is easily available, but we cannot use the product unit price here, because when we use it here, then it hides the outer row context. This is only referencing the filter function row iterated by within the product table. So this is not correct proper way in DAX language. So how we can achieve the same outer row context to indicate the price of current product? We can achieve the same using the variable. If we store the same column reference into the price of current product, then we can use the price of current product in place of the our placeholder. Then what it will do, I will show you in the Power BI, then you can understand in better way. So here we are in Power BI. I have already written that, so I am deleting and hit enter. Then we will create a one calculate column from scratch. So here you can see one. If I just write the unit price column, then it return the same value because it iterating over the table, and there is a one row context is available by default because of the nature of calculate column. Because in calculate column we have by default row context, but to achieve the rank of the this unit price, we need a code that I showed you in the screenshot. So how we can write it? Just use the filter, and there are two parameter you can see here. The first parameter is table. So just write table name here, and the second expression filter expression. So we need to filter all the records that is higher than the current price. So how we can, this is the current price, and we need to compare this current price with all the available records. So if we write it here, unit price, and we need to compare with the current price, and then second, then third, and so on. So if we write it here, the same column reference, then we try to count the how many records using the current row function. Then we will see, bec- because this function works like that, we have one table, financial table, and it iterate over the row by row on unit price. Check the unit price greater than the unit price. So 200 is greater than 200, no, it's false. Then it's go to the next row, 214 is greater than 214, because this is referencing the same iterating over the same iterating over the row. So 200 140, so it will return nothing. You can see here it returning nothing. So we need a here a outer row context. Outer row context, what is the outer row context? First we take a row 1. So we it should be here 809. Then it will compare for all the record in this inner row context. Then we will check 809 is the current product. It will check how many products are higher than the 809. Like here 1006 is higher than 809, then one record, then 175 is also higher than, all are the higher than. So it might be suppose that 50 item is higher than 809, then its rank should be 51, like that. So how we can achieve the outer row context? We can achieve the outer row context using the variable. So for that we need to create a one variable using the var keyword, and just price unit, sorry, current price. We can name it correctly, current unit price, and just reference the same column unit price. So what we are doing here, and complete the syntax of DAX. So we are just saving this column reference into the variable, and variable just save this, and this use this variable in place of the column reference in filter function expression. So what he will do, we will go on row first 809 here, then it will iterate for all the records. It will run for all the records 700 times. Then again it will go on second row 106 1006, then it will check for all the records. Like that, it will count all the record which is higher than 1006, then count and then return here. So if we press hit enter, then you can see here it is nothing and here is 1. Why it is nothing? Because this is 449. This is the most expensive item. There is no count. That's why it returning nothing. This is because there is no record higher than this. So it's returning blank. And 4251 when it's here and there is compare with this first item, then it is greater than. Then it come here in this. It will check 4492 is greater than 4251, yes, then it's a one record. So that's why it's returning one. When it's go on third row, third time, and check here, and then it will check all the records from here in this code. Then it will return three record like this. And if you want to it current rank properly, just plus add one. So now you can see all the products in correct way, ranked in correct way. So here in this video I try to explain about the outer row context, how we can activate the outer row context and use in another function. This is the uh, how you can see focus of this video. So I hope you have understood very well. If you have any query or comment, you can write it on this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you very much.